Hi folks, Dr. John Parker here. Today I want to go over an invite to you for our brain recovery workshop. I want to go over some statistics and go over what we're going to cover and talk about in our seminar. The first thing is, right now we're at a crisis with brain health. Of all our health conditions that are really affecting us, brain health is a tremendous impact on our society. When you look, 1 in 8 seniors have a high risk of developing Alzheimer's. 1 in 8 children have brain development disorders such as ADD, ADHD, neurobehavioral problems, all the way into autistic scale. 24 million people in our society have dementia. That's a huge number, and it's expected to double in the next 20 years. Depression, anxiety, sleep, brain fog, mood swings, low motivation, poor memory, poor planning and executive decision making are another reflection of people that are having brain problems. So when we work with people, we work with them from a holistic standpoint, working on things like sugar regulation and B vitamin needs and healthy guts and lack of inflammation in the brain. So I want to go over what it takes to have a healthy brain. It takes a lot of fuel, regulated glucose and oxygen to drive the brain. The brain, it can have no inflammation, and many people have inflamed brains because they have inflammation in the gut, an inflamed gut-brain connection. You have to have proper hormones, especially with the women. When we look at things, they have to have a balance between progesterone and estrogen. Most women have an estrogen dominance. They also have a problem with thyroid hormones. So if you have problems with thyroid problems, you definitely have decreased brain function. They tend to have things like brain fog. Men have to have proper testosterone levels. Have to have good neurotransmitters. Things like we have to have serotonin levels and dopamine levels and acetylcholine levels and GABA levels that are appropriate. And if you have imbalances in there, they're going to show up as brain issues. Activation. You have to have really good brain activation along with the good substrate of the things I talk about. And in our clinic, we practice a functional neurometabolic protocols with people. So we work with them metabolically to ensure that they have the right things for their brain, but we work with them neurologically. And one of the things we especially use in our clinic, it's our neurooptimal neurofeedback system, which is a dynamic neurofeedback system where people do sessions of about a half hour, and it takes the brain through training dynamically, so it does brain training. People do really well with it. You have to have the substrate and the drive to fix a good brain, where I'm going to go through the different things in more depth and what we do in our office to help people recover.